Okay, sorry about that. Thank you for reminding me, Dio. All right. Basically, what I was saying is, I was debating between these two models for prop firms, and I wanted something that had more trades more often. NLP is too inconsistent for me to do with prop firms, especially Apex, because of that trailing threshold rule. So baby food works really well with Apex, because I just aim for something like 2 RR, and it's high frequency, 11 trades a week, and I can qualify for payouts quite quickly, and start stacking up accounts, and not have to wait like 3-4 months if I trade like 3-4 times a month before I can even request a payout. So that being said, this was attractive, and problem is for Nasdaq right now, it doesn't work as well as it does on Bitcoin. So I wanted to trade this on Bitcoin. Same thing with NLP. It's just a way more volatile and, in my opinion, better asset to trade right now if you do Bitcoin. But the fees are insane. They eat me alive. So it's like 25% of my risk if I do baby food and I have a 200-point stop. The fees are like 25% of my risk. So think about what that does to your edge. It destroys the edge a lot, and it makes it very unattractive and unmotivating to trade. When you get into some drawdown, even when you get a win, you're like, I feel like I should have made more. Like, I don't know. So Top Step, I don't know if the fees are the same as Apex, but Top Step, stupid rule where they only allow you to trade 2 micros or 2 contracts. And it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. I have a choice, 2 micros. If I'm on a funded, the most I can do for Bitcoin is 5 micros. Even though I think I should be able to do more for Nasdaq micros, but I don't know. Bitcoin, some special rules. They don't want you to trade that one, I guess. Like, it's just a way less leverage that I'm able to use. And holy shit, everything is pumping. I think I've seen so much volatility in the past few days. Like, trading is insane. I'm kind of sad that the holiday break is coming, but I mean, look at Bitcoin alone, just an hourly chart. It's gone from all the way down to 81K and back to 95K, and then just in the last 3 days, all this, 85K, 90K, back 84K. Now we're back close to 90K. I want to see a bigger move lower and run back out this low, because based on what the ATR is looking like, that's, I think, what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take a trade here. I need to also get TradingView up so I can look at, because Bitcoin, I don't know why Nasdaq's not working on this. Maybe it's the new contract. Yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna move this one. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a new contract. Yeah, we're above 8:30 at midnight. For Bitcoin too. So 1 minute inverse fair value gap, or whatever I want to enter on. Oops. And then I'm okay with doing, I don't know, it won't let me do more than 5, unfortunately, but yeah. So anyways, back to what I was saying. All year I've been trading my 2025 model, and that one's a high win rate. I can also risk a higher amount because trades are far in between. So sometimes I have to wait a week before I get another trade, or a few days, and that allows me to be comfortable risking more and still having the time to recover mentally and process the loss or the win. So I don't immediately go back into trading after I feel the emotion of the result of the last trade. And I honestly think it's the best thing to do for the prop firms too, as well as my live. What I might do is when I have a lot more money, I do want to start diversifying it and trading different models, and then maybe building bots, because these other models that I have, algorithms can trade these. These are also more for other people, like my little brother, for example, that might start to trade, and also for algorithms in the future. These are very automated models where I don't have to do much thinking and waiting, and it's high frequency. So I don't mind not trading those for now if it means that it's better to to do for the rules to do 2025 model. And anyways, I've been doing 2025 model for most of the year, so I'm comfortable doing so. But yeah, I'm trying to pass. If 2025 model will show up today, and like short Bitcoin here, if it's gonna give me the opportunity, and then we'll see. I just need one trade to pass, and I'll be funded with Apex and Top Step, 100k funded in total. Should be nice. How's your trading been, Theo? I'm not familiar with exactly like what you trade and how. I never really asked, I don't think. Ooh. Yeah, usually I'm lazy too. But I think in the last like November and October, I did so much backtesting, like sleepless nights. I'm I'm seeing how volatile the market is, and I can't not trade. But I'm about to do that again. Actually, I want to backtest this model 2025, kind of recap the entire year, go back through it. 2022 ICT model trading QNYM. Nice. So you just look for. I guess the only difference between you and me is you don't care about the midnight opening and 8:30 opening, and then you wait for an actual like change in state delivery or like market structure shift, like on the 5-minute chart. You don't just take the first inverse or gap you see. And go short right here. No, this is not the right thing. Oh, sakes. Let me go to. Hold on. I want to close this position when it's. Doesn't matter. Just close it now. I'd be $300 away from passing. I use the midnight open and 8:30 the same way you do, and yes, I wait for shifts. I hardly ever use in first or valid gaps. Okay, well, that's nice. Yeah, I think 8:30 midnight just helps filter like bad trades out so much, because I mean, you're basically entering the chart in like a way oversold area, and you're betting on the fact that price is going to revert back to an equilibrium. And I don't care what year we are, who's present, like price is always going to want to revert back to an equilibrium, because that's where you're going to find most of the liquidity clustered. And it's always going to behave like that. So it just increases your odds, or filters out bad sweeps when you do them, when you only look at the sweeps that are in either very overbought or oversold. It's like using an RSI indicator, similar to that. And this might take forever. And if I aim for 1,000, like 1,070 is what I need. I'll be going for all the way down here. I don't think I want to hold it down here, but I'll set an alert here at 86900, and depending on how fast it takes to get down here, then I might just hold it. Also, I think Fridays always win for 2025 model. I don't think there's a Friday this year where the model lost, but that's on the NASDAQ, so yeah, trying to go long above the midnight open rarely ever goes well for me. Yeah, there are times I notice where it can work well, but the market has to be very specifically like trying to do something very specific. Like it's just gonna trend all day, and those days rarely happen. Hmm. Nothing about baby food. I don't know. Probably don't know much about this model, but there would have been an entry right here. One thing I was kind of looking at last night when I was back testing a bit before sleep was I only want to trade it if we immediately inverse the gap. So if we leave any up close candles, then no, because then something like this is more likely to happen where we pull back. Even if this could work still, you know, it could still come down here before going to the high. I have a very tight stop, which allows me to, you know, take small fluctuations and then profit 2RR. But if we're gonna like put in up close candles like this or move sideways like we are on the Dow, then I don't want to, you know, I want to immediately inverse a gap just like here, except this is not really a good sweep, so I wouldn't be entering here. But you know, I need something very quick, like we come down here, we take out a 5-minute low, and then we immediately inverse a gap, you know, with a few candles. So that's one thing I might change for the model, but again, I still need to thoroughly backtest that model, and I'm in no rush now that I'm probably not going to be trading this on the front end accounts. I'm also working on a new vlog, so a Hawaii vlog I'll have up probably. I mean, I'd like to work on it, it just won't let me. It won't detect it. Let's see if this works. How's trading YM, by the way? Well, I can't find this thing. Back in profit. Okay. It's weird. trying to figure out how to connect this camera to my computer so I can take the files out. I like trading it when it's lagging behind, not when it leads. Yeah. This year's been very interesting, with the way the Dow and Nasdaq moves. That's interesting though. I never really thought of it like that, actually. That you could trade it like that. Okay, I have this thing. A little. What's wrong with my camera? Is my camera frozen? What the fuck? What did I do? Okay, there you go. I'm back. Yeah, I never thought of it doing it that way when it's like reading and stuff. I don't think I just put this little chip in my computer. I need like an adapter or something. I think what I can do is maybe put this into my phone and then transfer everything that way. But my phone barely has any space. So I'm gonna need to maybe buy something. It sucks. I've run into the pain of having too much stuff in my phone. I need to delete storage. And I don't know what to delete. Oh my god. Me and my girl's messages takes 8.66 gigabytes. Why? My lord. Yo, you haven't streamed in a while. I streamed earlier this week. No, I'm streaming now because I have time. But before, I honestly just didn't have time. And now I do. Yeah, 8.6 gigabyte is insane for sure. I don't even think that includes photos and videos. It's just text message. I don't want to delete that. I'll go over my phone, what it's taking up. I've got applications taking up about, I think it's like 30 gigabytes. My photos is 19 gigabytes, and I had to delete all my photos before my current relationship. My messages is 10 gigabytes. Meta AI is 7 gigabytes. Videos, WhatsApp I could delete a lot of that. Instagram 2 gigabytes. GoPro 2. It's all like videos and there's some crazy stuff. My phone actually got slower. The amount of FaceTime I'm doing. I'm on FaceTime so much. This isn't a good sweep. I'm not going to take this. Omar, I was also talking about I'm funded on Apex with 2 accounts, and then I have Top Step that I'm trying to get funded. I got like one more trade really I need. But I was talking about what I plan on doing with the accounts, and initially the plan was trade one of these 2 models because these are high frequency models that happen multiple times a week, not just like my 2025 model I've been trading all year. But I was only worth doing these for Bitcoin, and the fees for Bitcoin rape you. Like on Apex, they charge me 25% of my risk, so that like destroys my edge over the long run. Like it's just, it doesn't make it unprofitable, but it just makes it a lot less profitable, and I don't want that. So I can't do that. Bitcoin, and then if I'm going to do NASDAQ, the best thing I could do is 2025 model. Because 2025 model will work really well on NASDAQ. I'm not sure about Bitcoin. It still is working really well on NASDAQ. It just doesn't show up often. So if that's what it takes, be more patient. Even with funding accounts, then yeah, it's the only challenge is I'm going to have to look at it realistically and be like, okay, like this is serious. It's not like I can just gamble whatever I want, you know? I have to take it seriously, follow a set of rules, and not feel unmotivated when the request, just the request for a payout takes so long. Because that gets a lot of people, you know, it's different than live. In live, it's like if you lose the money, you lose the money. It's like you're fucked. Like it's not the same. Okay, like what the heck? What am I supposed to do? Like 8.6 gigabytes. $20.25 is the method, but trust me, it's way better with my filters. I haven't taken a look at your filters yet, but I haven't really been backtesting that yet. I've been busy with the other models, but when I get to it this break, then I will look at your filters. It's just I can't imagine it being feasible because already I'm only trading like once or twice a month. Sometimes it's 3 or 4 or 5, but I would say average 3 or 4 times a month. I just can't imagine filters, making it better because I would probably go from trading like 3 times a month to like 1 or 2, and for what? To make the win rate go from 70% to 90%, like it. I don't know. I don't think I'd be comfortable risking more than 5%, maybe 10%. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not. I have a hard time seeing how the filters would help in this case, because I don't. It's not that I don't believe it would make the model more profitable and better. It's just that I don't think it's the best thing, because the model would basically just like never work, or like never show up at that point. You know what I mean? Ugh. My lord, there's so many pictures. I'm just gonna get a new phone that's got like a lot of storage, and then this phone is just gonna be like a business phone that I'm used for work. Because I don't understand how I use this much storage. I don't even know where to see it. I get where you're coming from, but it's a lot more common than you would think. But do the filters make it more common? Like, you know what I mean? Like, already I'm trading 3 or 4 times a month the 2025 model. Filters removing trades, I just think I would be more profitable fast in a shorter period of time. Not in the same amount of trades, but in a shorter period of time, to the point where it's not worth trading the filters. That's what I believe. I don't know. I'm still gonna look at the filters. My hypothesis is that over the same period of trades, sure, your filters will make it better, but over the same period of time, I'm gonna have more trades without the filters that will make the sum of money I've made more than if I traded the filters, unless the filters justify trading more risk. But that gets kind of scary, going from 5% to 10%. You know, like, I don't know. Oh my lord. I'm deleting every single GIF and sticker I've ever sent. When I'm on my PC, I'll send you how much trades I got last 2 months. Oh, so you're talking about changing the entries. That okay, maybe then. Because then that's just a different model then. But if you think you can improve 2025 model, then yeah, I'll be open to hearing it. This is actually better sweep. Wait, I kind of want to take this now. Again. Oh, fuck sakes. I got in NASDAQ again. Oh my god, I keep doing. Oh, hold on. My girl's calling. Let me tell her I can't. How much do I need to pass? Let me just put it so where I can pass down here. Fuck it. Because technically, oh, actually that is the rules anyway. 3 RR, minimum 3 R, next swing low. Should be a 15-minute, but I'm gonna do this one. Yo, I'll backtest it for sure. I was planning on staying up all night tonight and backtesting. I have a hot date, a backtesting date tonight. And then I was gonna stay up all night after that. So backtesting 2025, but I could actually maybe look at your filters. Yeah. No, it's some other girl. Hi, baby. Did you know that our messages take up 9 gigabytes of space on my phone? That is nearly 10% of my storage. Okay, let's see if that did anything. I just deleted a bunch of videos and pictures. I'm trading 2025 model today. Yeah, W messages. For you, with your, I think you have like 256 gigabytes of storage. One day your storage is gonna be full and you're gonna freak out. You're gonna be like, oh, I don't know what to do. You're gonna need me to fix it. And that's gonna be a pain. I can't even imagine the amount of work we're gonna have to do with your storage. Okay, that actually made it a bit better. I don't understand, why does Instagram use 1.2 gigabytes of data? There's 1.6 gigabytes being used of data. Oh, nice. Well, if she really wants to learn, we'll see if she hops in. Yeah, this is blocked. I don't know what to do. You have to clear IG cache. How do I do that? On Instagram's app settings? I just seen a post that says people who swear and sleep later often show higher intelligence. That's actually true in my experience. Search up cache. I think I know how to do that actually. Nope. Whatever. I'm gonna figure this out later. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Whatever. I actually want to go play basketball. A dream. I'm about to call you because I'm about to go play basketball, and I'm not gonna stay here and just watch this all day. But I'm gonna leave the recording up. And then yeah. I just want to organize everything so it's not just everywhere. Okay. Okay. Let's go. I'm excited to play basketball. Look how happy she is. Yay! Nope, glasses is still not working. I have to replace them. Use these in the meantime. Okay. Well, everybody, I'm gonna get going to play basketball. I will try and stream next week. I should be able to, because I think next week is still gonna be some good days to trade. Like, we've got, yeah, I don't know, maybe not, but we'll see. And then yeah, so I will be back. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have to wear sunglasses because the snow, fucking sun will reflect off the snow in Canada and blind you when it's fresh and all white. But yeah, so I'll try and stream next week a few times. I'll try and stream backtesting sessions. I think that would be nice if I stream backtesting sessions. So I'll do that too sometime. And yeah, I mean, I hope to see you guys in the future. Next year, I do also want to start streaming more regularly. Like, I won't be working as much. At least it won't interfere. So I'll be able to make my own schedule. But yeah, thank you very much and have a good day. Good luck with your trading. Let's hope this trade works out.